So what is the Big Bang Theory for the origin of the universe? The Big Bang Theory postulates that our current universe and all matter and energy in it was once contained in a single point in space, and that it expanded very rapidly into existence at the instant of the Big Bang. Now, this theory is not very easy to understand, and it's based on both astronomical observations and mathematical theory. So here's a short clip from National Geographic with a couple of expert views on the Big Bang.
The Big Bang is an amazingly difficult thing to wrap your brain around, which isn't surprising. When you're trying to think about the universe being smaller than the head of a pin,
actually smaller than an atom, about as small as the proton at the center of an atom. Whatever the universe was at the very beginning, some 13.7 billion years ago, we think it was tiny, an infinitesimal nugget of space. And then something happened, triggering the most colossal explosion in history. In a billionth of a billionth of a billionth of a second, the universe grew from the size of that tiny point to something billions of miles across. This colossal blast created everything, all the matter we see in the universe today. And it did all this without even making a sound.
When one sees the Big Bang portrayed in a film, there's always a big bang, a noise. Of course, that's silly because sound doesn't propagate in space. But what's often overlooked is that the Big Bang is not just an explosion that happened at some moment in time at some point in space.
it was not just an explosion of material into an empty universe that was sitting there waiting to be filled. It was the explosion of space and time into existence to begin with.
And that's what trips most of us up. Before the Big Bang, there was nothing, literally nothing. And the black void of space is something. So is time.
To ask what's before the Big Bang, what's before there is time, is really a meaningless question. And likewise, to ask where the Big Bang occurred is meaningless because there was no space.
Okay, so there's the expert opinion. It's important to remember that the Big Bang was not an explosion, but rather this instantaneous appearance of time and space everywhere in the universe. The theory doesn't explain what might have existed before the Big Bang, what caused it, or what the universe is expanding into. The age of the universe, based on the Big Bang theory, comes from measuring its observable size. Basically, how far away are the furthest galaxies? Due to the finite speed of light and the size of our observable universe, if all matter and energy were condensed back to a single point in time and space, it's estimated that the Big Bang occurred about 13.7 billion years ago. But keep in mind that this estimate might change in the future with new astronomical observations.